Hello guys, this is Mariam again. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be sharing my son's regimen routine when I wash his hair, which is between 6 to 8 weeks. So he's got Afro. When I stretch it, it comes up to his back, but Afro shrinks up. So he usually wears it in a messy look, in a messy Afro kind of a look. That is my preferred style, but I can't maintain it in that film because it becomes kinky, naughty, messy. He's rolling on the floor. So what I usually do, I twist it up in 2-strand twists. So what I wanted to show you today is the products that I use on his hair and the stages I have to go through, and it takes me about 3 to 4 days if I'm really good, from detangling to washing it to drying it to twisting it to finishing it, everything. But I'll show you quickly the products I used for the actual wash day. So shampoo wise, I used this, the argan oil shampoo, and for detangling I used that one, cheap and cheerful, and it works very well, trust me. Tresemme, that one. I used to use the Tresemme Naturals, but they stopped making it. Oh, it was so nice. For leave-in, I used my favorite again. It's not coming up right. Where should I turn it? This way. I used that one, Sheer Moisture. This is, which line is this? Jamaican Black Castor Oil. And for the buttercream, I used that one, Sheer Moisture. Again, I've been using this since I was natural. This is very good. One of my old loyal creams. And for my oils, I've only got 2 oils in here, coconut oil and castor oil. And of course, we need scissors and a big tooth comb. Scissors, I always trim his hair 6 to 8 weeks because I don't want it excessively long. He's 5 and he's had it since he was 1, so I always trim it to keep it short, nice and funky, the Afro look I'm looking for. Well, and he likes himself, but yeah, it's such a hassle for me to kind of do the old routine. So I'll stop talking now and I'll show you how we usually do it, day by day, stage by stage. It's a pain, but somehow I like doing it. Oh, I love his natural hair. I do. Okay guys, so stay tuned for how long this takes me and how we have to do it. All right then. Those are the products we used on the wash day. I showed them earlier on, but I forgot to show you the clips. Of course, I need the hair clips. So this is the hair before I took it out. It was in for 8 weeks, so it was a bit bushy, ready to come out. Proper wash with a shampoo, and it took me 2 days because it's quite impatient, and you know how kids are. So I usually do a half of the head and then I finish off the next day, and then we go into the wash basically. So this clip is the texture of his hair when it's dirty and greasy, and before washing it, before putting on any products. So you can see how sticky the Afro is, still on that messy look. So we're gonna start the wash, and what I usually do, I lightly detangle it before I put any conditioner or water on it. Make sure that it doesn't have any knots, single strand knots. So we're gonna use the conditioner to detangle it when he's in the bath. So this, here we are in the bath now. I've put on the conditioner, Tresemme. So lightly combing it, you can see the comb can go through easily, and he's been quite patient with me. He's not playing up today. He's a bit older now, he's 5. Before it was a hassle, You know what I usually say, stay still or I'm gonna cut it off. He loves his hair. He's like, no, mommy, I'm gonna stay still, don't cut it off. So do you see how soft it is with the conditioner? Then what I'll do, I'll put on the shampoo and then I'll just wash it. I'm not gonna do, there's nothing much is needed apart the conditioners to comb it and detangle it properly. Then I put the shampoo in and I wash it, and then after that I lightly dry with a towel. But you're still in the bath in this clip, and this was pain to do in the bath with my phone. So this is the freshly washed hair, nice and clean, very soft. Probably I need a close up to see the texture. There we are, texture of the afro, very, very soft. And at this time he was getting tired, he wasn't listening, he wanted to go to bed, he was playing up. It was in the middle of the night before bedtime. So what I did, put in a bit of conditioner and oil, dried it a little bit with a blow dryer so that he can go to bed without soaking wet hair. But you can see the texture of the hair, very clean, nice and silky soft in the sense. So the next day he had a party to go to, and he wore the hair in a messy afro. This is my favorite look for him. We're gonna see a clip from the picture for the next day when I put more oil, the butter, all the great stuff to the hair. Basically that is the close-up of the texture when it's nice and dry. When he had a party to go to, this is my favorite look for him to wear. On this day we started the mini twists. I've done a half of the head. You can't do more than a half of the head. It'll be, mommy this, mommy I need a break, mommy I need this, mommy I can't do this, mommy I need to wiggle, mommy I need to do all sorts. So I usually do a half of the head. So before I started the mini twists, he wore the messy afro for about a week before I started twisting his hair. So this is me doing the other half of the head. That is on the following day. And I try to concentrate by listening to my music. You can see me with my beats, otherwise I'll get distracted. And this took me about 3 hours on this day. The day before it was about 3 hours and a half. This day, sorry, actually this took me about 4 hours because they asked me for food, for snack, for drink. I need to go to the toilet, all sorts. But we usually sit in the sitting area in a high chair. He will probably use his iPad. He'll be watching the telly. So that is the best way to get them distracted. But he's very good these days. He's a bit older. So he never actually got out of that chair until I finished the hair. And I finished it quite late. The next morning, they had to go to school. It was following the half term, so the hair had to be ready. I was exhausted. My feet was killing me for standing for almost 4 hours. Oh my. So that's why I need to do it every 8 weeks. So I wish he can wear the afro out, but the afro is too, the maintenance for the afro is too much. And this is so easy and simple to look after. I usually wash it in the mini twists if it's necessary, but I don't sometimes. Depends how messy and dirty the hair is and the scalp. So this is the finished look. Yeah. After 2 days and a week of taking it out of washing, preparing it. So it's going back to school the next day. I think this is the morning of the first day back to school after half term. So he's gonna wear that for until December, I believe, 6 weeks in school. So I'll probably take it out mid-December to wash it again, ideally, if everything works out. So yeah, that is the routine regimen for his hair.